The music is certainly more jauntier down here. We can actually explore this area without Joey, but we kind of need him. Plus, it's more fun with him here.
Where are we now, kid?
I don't know, but I don't like it. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
It's long and flexible, just what I need. I wonder what's kept in there. It's empty. If that's art, I must be missing something. That must have fallen from the level above. A guy in a rubber raincoat carrying an anchor. It shows the state of business, and it doesn't look good.
There is definitely a downward motif to this chart.
Hello.
Hi! You look like a man who needs insurance, yeah? Can I interest you in this? A rogue robot policy.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a safeguard against the possibility of your robot turning on you.
I suppose it's possible.
Better safe than sorry, yeah?
This is bullshit, Foster. Don't listen to that moron.
Nasty temper that robot's got, yeah?
Yeah? Well, a short while ago, Joey was saying that Asimov's law is fictional. I'm sure he's just joking around.
Tell me more about the policy.
All you have to do is sign a form. We'll do a probability estimate and give you the results next month.
How come it takes so long?
We have to strip the robot down and analyze each component.
I do not want him handling my parts, Foster.
Now I'm definitely not interested.
Tell you what, take time to consider it, yeah?
Can you help me get to ground level?
Ah, what you need is travel insurance, yeah?
Just to use an elevator?
Hey man, those things are death traps, yeah? Our policy gives you cover for all elevator-related situations.
This is the second guy who has used, well, overused the word yeah. Is it going to be a common theme?
Tell me more.
You'll be covered against vertigo, injuries caused by faulty doors, fellow passengers with flatulence.
What about being trapped in an elevator? I hate confined spaces.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem. Maybe a shrink could help you.
Why did you choose a career in insurance?
With a name like mine, it was my destiny. I'm Billy Anchor, yeah?
Bet that caused problems at school.
It certainly did. No joke being first on the register, yeah?
William Anchor. W. Anchor. Either his parents had a sense of humour or they had no idea. I did used to go to school with someone called Gordon Bennett, and my brother had a classmate called Richard Head. I'm sure parents know what they're doing when they name children like this.
Do you have a client called Overman?
I'll check the computer files. Do you know the first name?
No.
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know what sex this person is?
Well, presumably he's male.
At last, we're getting somewhere. Now, what is his link status?
I haven't a clue.
Never mind. I'll try a search anyway. Name, Overman. Address, unknown. Sex, male, possibly. No, there's no Overman on my records.
Do you have a client called Reich?
Can't you get the information from Link?
I prefer dealing with people.
Let's get this straight. You'd rather talk to me than use a terminal?
Yes. Is there something wrong with that?
Oh no, we're going to get along fine, yeah? Reich, huh? What's his first name?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Thought you said he was your friend. I've got hundreds of Reichs on my files.
Never mind. Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
I could if I wanted to.
I'm asking you to do it.
Correction, you're ordering me to do it.
Don't be pedantic. Just do it.
What am I searching for?
Anything on Overman for a start.
This directory is a hopeless mess. I'm going to reorganize his hard drive. That's better. There's nothing on Overman, though.
Use your welder on that statue, Joey.
What for?
That anchor could be useful.
I'm always ready for a spot of welding.
Hey, get your robot away from my statue.
A big female robot with a welding torch. What a dump. I wouldn't want to go there.
Wow.
It's a painting of how things used to look. It's a wooden case with lots of little compartments. They're all completely empty. Bigger than the one I had as a kid. I used to play with it for hours. Hello.
Welcome to Trevor's Travel Company. Where do you want to go?
Can you get me to ground level?
Sure, on one of my luxury air coach tours.
Coach travel makes me sick.
Me too. I prefer to keep my wheels on the ground.
What kind of tours do you offer?
Well, there's a wide choice. The Grand City Tour, the Economy City Tour, and the Mystery Tour.
What's the difference between Grand and Economy?
The Economy Tour is cheaper. Exactly the same itinerary, but less prestigious.
What's the Mystery Tour?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a mystery.
How do I know it's not a ripoff?
That's a chance you have to take.
The Mystery Tour sounds fine.
I'll reserve your ticket.
Now tell me, where does it go?
It doesn't go anywhere physically. It's the latest in virtual reality.
Oh, not that old turkey.
It's almost completely like the real thing.
If you say so, but I'm not convinced. I'll take the Grand Tour.
Just one tiny point. You'll need a decent wardrobe.
What's wrong with these clothes?
They're fine for a sheep farm. But what you need is something fashionable.
Look who's talking.
The Grand Tour is classy, see? You'll be mixing with people of elegance and money.
All right, forget the grand tour. Book me on the economy tour.
I'll make your reservation. You can pick up the ticket in a month or two.
Can't I have the ticket now?
Sorry, there's a waiting list.
That's a bit of an odd inclusion on this list. I mean, at this point in time anyway.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
Go on. Give me a ticket.
I told you, there's a waiting list.
Is there anything you'd swap for a ticket?
I doubt if you've anything which interests me.
It doesn't matter.
Well, he's not going to tell us. Maybe there is something on his computer. Joey, please stop hiding.
Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
That's not a good idea,
Why not?
because the system has a virus.
How can you tell?
Just believe me, I know these things.
Did you know your computer has a virus?
It can't happen.
My robot assures me it does.
Get a life. That's just a welder on wheels.
Show him, Joey. Analyze his brain patterns.
You sure? It's like a cesspit in there. He's obsessed with archaic images of masculinity and his failure to live up to them. He sees the laws banning motorbikes as repressive, a form of institutionalized castration.
All right, knock it off.
His ideal woman would be a combination of his mother and his first moped.
You leave my moped out of this.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so he likes vehicles with two wheels. Mainly motorbikes and mopeds. There isn't a whole lot on this level. There we go. But it certainly is a lot more jaunty with this music, and the people seem slightly happier, maybe.
Hi, who are you?
Can't you tell? I'm Mr. Cool, and you're encroaching on my personal space.
How can I get out of the city?
Have you thought about defecation?
Don't you mean defection?
What? Isn't that what I said?
I asked you about leaving the city, not bodily processes.
You're not making sense. And anyway, you can't leave the city. There's a restriction on travel.
That sure is a smart coat.
Yeah, cool, ain't it? It makes yours look like really shabby.
Where I come from, it's the height of fashion.
Oh, where would that be?
The wild open spaces, where people know the true meaning of freedom.
I'd sooner die than dress like that.
There are more important things than fashion.
Only one I know of, and that's poise. And you've got the poise of a wildebeest on a waltzer.
It looks like the plant's in the gap. An illustrated brochure. Good grief, it's positively pornographic. Naked people with extra parts. The things folk do for fashion. Those breasts are never natural. Bet those muscles are artificially developed. I wouldn't bare my bum if it looked like that. A nose like that would be great for tracking. It's a holographic projector.
Welcome to Brooks Biosurgery. How may I help you?
What services do you provide?
A complete range of fash ops. From personal piercing to cosmetic transplant.
Okay, that was a bit rude.
Do people have ops to be fashionable?
Certainly. Can you think of a better reason?
What about medical purposes?
Our clients are rich enough not to need medical treatment.
Would you let me in for a fashion op?
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Too bad. You should have booked.
I'm just looking. Thanks.
Please take one of our brochures.
This door has no handles or means of opening it. It's as immovable as a stain on my conscience. Do you think I need a doctor, Joey?
We could both use an overhaul. Are you going to get a new body?
There's nothing wrong with this one.
This will be our next target, but we are somewhere away at the moment from reaching it.
This card doesn't work on this elevator. It's the elevator to ground level. I wonder what's kept in there. It's empty. I've never seen anything so green. It's sticky with some kind of gum. I can see through to an apartment.
This feels a little bit voyeuristic.
S. Reich. So this is where he lived. It smells fresh and alive.
Oh, hi, Lamb.
Hey, Lamb. Hello, Supervisor.
What are you doing down here?
Why shouldn't I be here?
I thought you were a D-Link.
You were wrong, Lamb.
Call me Gilbert.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
So now he doesn't think we are a scrub. He wants to speak to us.
Is this where you live?
Yes, this is Bellevue.
Very nice.
Living here makes my job more bearable. But how I wish I could get away sometimes. What I need is a holiday. A break from all this managerial responsibility.
Bet you're wondering who fixed the elevator.
Whoever it was, he gets my thanks.
Actually, it was me.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I thought you'd be grateful.
Gratitude is for folk who accept charity, lad. I've no time for sponges and scroungers.
I ought to plant these all over the gap. G. Lamb. It's that supervisor's apartment. I can see through to an apartment.
That is a big cat. He must be very well fed.
Strange to think these plants were common ones. I can almost feel it growing. Hi, my name's Foster. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gallagher. What's going on in this city? Something wonderful. Tell me about it, please. I can't do that. Everything will become apparent when the time is right.
That seems a little bit ominous.
What are you doing? Just watching and waiting? What for? I won't know until it happens. I guess not. Are you feeling all right? Never felt better. You look depressed. Don't worry about me. You've got enough to worry about. What do you mean? Who are you? It's too early to tell. I'm newborn. Too much in flux. I don't understand. Do you always talk in riddles? I don't think I do. Maybe it's your perception that's at fault. Maybe your interpretation of what I say differs from the intent of what I mean. Maybe. Can you direct me to the ground level? You're a social transcender. Going up in this world means going down. It's all a question of status.
That was good timing. And I believe that Lamb just sits in this chair and doesn't move until it's time to go back up again. I don't believe that he does anything of interest. So, this is Reich's room, and it seems very tidy.
Doesn't look very comfortable. I'm too busy to sit down. It's a food dispenser. It must be empty. The poor fish will be hungry. It's not switched on. It doesn't work. The power must be off. It shows different kinds of fish. Reich must have been fond of them. That fish must get very bored with its little world. I better not touch. It might bite. It's a picture of hills covered with white stuff. Union City Fish Fanciers Club. Third prize, tropical mutant category. That's where poor Reich slept. I couldn't sleep there. Reich would haunt me.
On the one hand, this is potentially a place to crash if we were desperate. But how long will it be before people notice that Reich is missing?
It still bears the impression of his head. Dangerous Bikes Monthly, a motorbike magazine.
Oh, and we know someone who likes motorbikes. Let's return.
Would you swap a ticket for this magazine?
You mean it? Of course I will. It's the T.E. Lawrence Collector's Issue. I've been looking for that for years.
And there is our ticket.
Travel Co Tours, 1 adult.
It won't work in the elevator, but we do know someone who wants a holiday. Not that he deserves it. Oh, he's escaping.
Hey, Lamb. Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in return.
I was kind of hoping you might.
Something you'll look back on for the rest of your life.
Yeah?
Aye, lad. A tour of my factory.
Oh, great.
Meet me there. You're in for a treat.
So he's not noticed the missing shell, and he's not noticed that Joey is wearing it.
Hey, Lamb. When do I get the tour you promised me?
Well, there's no time like the present. We'll start right now. Now, take a look at this machine. This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes. Accurate to 20 decimal places, whatever that means. Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section. This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this. Foreman Potts, why has this machine stopped?
Stopped? I've been so busy I didn't notice.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my desk, Potts. I'll have to leave you to show yourself around.
Now we are a guest, we can enter this area just here.